Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Lord, for a new day to trade. This is not financial advice, educational purposes only. Thank you all for hopping on. Pulling up my charts now. So I'll get into how the mornings went so far here shortly, but I'm looking to see if there's any pops right now.
SLNH.
SLNH. Oh, that's a nice little pop. See what's going on with it. 30% pop. It's pushing though, so let's see what's going on. What does the chart look like? Oh, we have us a 200 right here. I'm gonna get me a little starter on it. Small though, because I like for them to be up a little bit more than this. So got a first position at 132. Cool. Okay. Now let's see what the news is with this one. So it could get all the way up to, what's this? 172, 157. And then the 200 is right here. Cool. $100 million facility from generate capital, expand green data. Is that really it? Credit facility of up to 100 million to be used for refinancing and construction of a Soluna's data center project. So they just secured financing for a data center. Soluna is a digital infrastructure company that builds modular data centers that transform underutilized renewable energy into compute power for batchable applications such as Bitcoin mining and AI. Okay. Weak, but I'm going to, I'm only up about $100 on my position. I'm gonna go ahead and cover it just a tiny bit if it gets in the one. Oh, here we go. 120s, low 120s. So I'm out. I probably jumped out a little too quick, but worked out. Worked out. Yeah, I was kind of scaled into this one, Alexander, because the thing about these 200, sometimes they'll go right to it and fail, but a lot of times they'll run above it too. So I just kind of scaled into my position, and I was going to scale all the way up into 172, but scaled into about one. My last fill was in the 140s. Not saying that's how you should do it, but that's how I did it. And I ended up getting my average pretty high, so didn't make that much on it, but because I wasn't in super heavy. But cool. Anything else worth looking at? What are some of the ones that were fall? So this is my biggest winner on the day. I'm already up a grand because I woke up. I never trade 4 to 6 a.m. anymore. Like, never. Just don't. I mean, it's been months since I've done it. And then I ended up taking a few trades today. This is my big one right here. Called the initial pop, kept adding. And this was actually an alert I sent out in the Discord group right here. And it's already dropped almost $1 since then. But excited I did wake up today. So worked out. NUKK is moving. Godfather. Yeah, I mentioned this in the Discord chat as well. Like, this is beautiful retest right here. Like, look at this. Yeah, if you got an entry up here around 7, it's a nice little retest. I'm not jumping in it now, but could still flush back to this 580 level, 560 level, but I'm good. So yeah, so this, not glue. So the 3 plays I played this morning were AIHS right before we got on live stream. And then FGI. I'm probably break even on this one at best. Should have stayed in it. Made money through here, kind of got underwater here, closed out small red, then closed out about break even here. So probably down $100 on this play, but up 500 plus on this one. And then ended up doing pretty good on this one. So wait, I think it's this one. No, it's not SLRX. Which one was it? Let's see. SLNH. Is that it? No, AIHS. AIHS. That's the one that I was talking about. This one. Yeah. But anyways, back to see what's moving. But yeah, I woke up at 4 today, so I just decided to play the early market, and I might start playing it more because it was good to me today. Good call on Nuke. I was just late to it. NUKK. SLNH tank. Yeah, what's... Oh, I did play it today. I'm so confused. But yeah, so this is one that we played right when we got on live. I jumped out in the 120s. My last one was 118, but I should have hailed. But yeah, CNFR was beautiful this morning. I ended up getting a pretty good fill and then just rode it down. Anyways, let's see what else is moving. Joe, you got a fill at 21? Got out at 16? Nice. I was doing good with this one this morning until this obvious move right here, but I was able to average up a little, then scale out. Like I said, I probably lost $100 on this one maybe, but the other 2 or 3 plays I played made up for it, but this one was a pretty tiny float. So I might stay away from it because last time right here, I thought about taking profits at VWAP and I decided not to, and I regretted it after this move. So curious to see what it does on VWAP this time because it's been catapulting off of it because did it kind of here and then did it here. So we'll be curious. But yeah, I just got out of this one right before the live started at 2:10. Probably should have kept holding, but at 7 o'clock sometimes they bounce, so I got out. But I'll definitely play this one again if it gets back up to VWAP. I should set an alert. Anyways, let me know if y'all see anything. I'm not in anything now, sitting at 1,120 on the morning, but it was from the 4 to 6 a.m. plays. We just called, what was it? SLHN, SLNH. It was pretty weak news. I don't see it bouncing again though. Colin, did you catch this one? You weren't on live yet. We were talking about this yesterday. These ones that quick flush like this. So IHS, what level did I draw? I already forgot this one. So what's that level? I don't even know where that level is. Must have been from another day. Should I play this retest? It's up 80%. I'm gonna try it and then maybe cut if it gets above 4. All right, I'm in it. At 4:30, I got a late click to it, so my fill didn't get filled till 4:29, 400 shares, but I'm about to get out. It's looking bullish. Oh, I'll end up probably losing on this one, but my trading from phone and being slow might have paid off on this one. Because and I just made a little money on it. I made like 1 cent a share, but I got my entry at 429 trying to get an entry at 395. I guess you get lucky sometimes, but I'm out of it now because it's breaking a new high. Could flush back down, but not interested. Actually, I lost $1.40 on that position, so could be worse. Looks like it's flushing now though. But with it breaking high, I'm not trying to chase right now. But yeah, SLNH flush. I got out too early. But really hope we get another retest for CNFR. It could keep fading, honestly, but it might try to give us a little fight. If it tries to fight above the 200, I might do a little small entry if it lines up with, you know, roughly 250, or definitely play VWAP. So morning, Alex. Dang, look, I should have just held on to it after that break. Look at this. Already back down to 380, and my entry is 429. Y'all know I say I like to see the 5-minute candle close above it, but that was pretty aggressive. It broke. Yeah, that was almost 60 cents break, so I was trying to get out of it, but all good there, survived it. SNTG. Might be a little late to it, but I'm gonna pull it up. SNTG. Okay, it's starting to bounce back though. Let's see. What's the news with this? Ooh, that's a strong move. Grabbing some locates on it. Oh, this thing. I probably need to be careful of this thing. I got an entry at 569. Oh, let's flush. Let's flush. Oh my gosh. Nice. Oh, wow. Covering some here. Let's go. I made $1 a share. I'm still holding half my position, 500 shares. Probably trim. Oh my gosh, I'm $1.50 a share on this thing. I'm closing here. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'll take it. Any of y'all catch that? Please tell me one of y'all called that with me. So sitting at already 1,800 bucks. So pretty good start to the morning. I'm not gonna play defensive just yet. This live stream just started 17 minutes ago, but if there's some more nice setups like this, I'm gonna jump in. Y'all probably used to when I get to about 2K, I start playing defensive, but I'm feeling pretty good about this one or this morning. So everything's fading pretty hard. So I'm gonna continue to get into these pops, try to take advantage of it. The AIHS is ended up closing pretty good on this one. I'm pretty good at my entries. I'll admit I can time quote unquote the top and manage a position. My biggest flaw, well, I wouldn't even say the flaw, but something that I could improve on is holding my exits or covers a little bit longer. And I got out at 403 on this one, so pretty proud of this one altogether. Got in at 560 and then got out at 403. So play that one pretty well. Because even like AIHS, what was it, AIHS? I'm already getting them confused. Oh, no, SLNH. I got out at like the 120s, so I got out way too early on this one. But it's always hard to gauge because this was where the 200 was, and this is where VWAP was. So it's always so hard to gauge if they're going to bounce off VWAP or not. One, two, three, four, five red candles in a row, 5 minutes. It's basically been falling for 30 minutes. Wait, yeah, 25 minutes. So let's see if it bounced. It previously bounced at VWAP, so I wouldn't be surprised if it does again. Oh, look at SNTH. I guess I didn't time it that great. Look at it. Or I'm getting them all confused. Is this the one that just popped? Yeah, it was. Look at this. What? And I'm not complaining because I feel like I did pretty well on this one, but look at this. This is a beautiful flush. Wow. Only entered 500 shares. I wish I would have entered 1,000, but this thing was moving so rapidly. I was Didn't even get a chance to pull up the daily levels. What did it get to? It got to $6 and then it fell. What's that, $6? Just a random spot, I think. A whole number. Good stuff. How many shares on SNTG? I was only at 500 because it was moving fast. I located 1,000, but it was moving so fast I thought I might end up scaling into it. Low float Chinese stock with high locates on SNTH or SNTG that flush. Oh, SNTG was, seems like it's it has like, it looks like a biotech name. I didn't even know it was. The locates weren't expensive for me though. Oh, it was Chinese and low float. I mean, I'll look, how much were these locates? I was moving fast, so maybe I overlooked it. Let's see. No, for 1,000 shares, I paid $9.90. It's pretty cheap. It's not the typical $4 for 1,000 that TradeZero usually does, but it wasn't too pricey. Did not realize it was Chinese though. And just to kind of elaborate on that too, I'm not going to put like my full position unless we're at like a key level. And I've done just a tad bit of DD. I was just playing a pop on this one. And I like to try to stay between about 2 to 5K up my positions, or 1K. I've been trading pretty light lately, so let's say 1K to 1,000 to about 5,000. Unless it's like Friday end of day fades, and sometimes I'll go quite a bit heavier. Mine were higher on SNTG. Yeah, I'm not surprised though. It's only 1 million float and it's Chinese. I guess Chinese part doesn't really affect the locate price, but 1 million float, supply and demand. Usually those are pricier. But yeah, I paid less than $10 for it, I think. Yeah, $9.90. I don't know if I want to play it again though. This VWAP, it could fail on this VWAP. Let me see. Did this even have news? SNTG. I kind of want to play it again, but I don't think I'm going to. No news. Nah, I'm good. This thing's probably getting manipulated. Still a good chance, guys, it could fail. Probably go to $5 and fail, honestly. But since it's Chinese, low float, I'm up almost 2K on the morning already. I'm going to not force this one. But it is tempting because it's $5 a spot. Things like to fail. Yeah, no, I'm probably not going to play it. Practicing self-control here. I already have the locates. It might fail here at 5. Man, I don't want to cry now. Just kidding. No, that's pretty. It's already down 50 cents a share, 40 cents a share. But all good. Now it's back above 5. If y'all see something else you want me to look at, let me know. If not, I'm gonna keep an eye on SNTG. Oh, it's gonna be a hard decision. No news, Chinese low float. Do I play this $6 retest? Probably will, but just keep a very tight stop. So I'm gonna put an order in at 595, and I'm not kidding. If it breaks, it's not the 5-minute holds. If it breaks and sustains, I will probably immediately get out. I'm assuming there's some manipulation with this stock. So I'm gonna set an order at 590. Well, I probably shouldn't have a set order just in case I'm not watching it. How about this? I'll have a set order while I'm staring at the screen. $5.95. If it breaks above 6 and holds for more than like a couple seconds, I'll probably get out, but it might not get there. Let me move my mic closer. I do this every day. When I get done live streaming, I push everything close to the monitor. I forget. So yeah, that's a good question, Lewis. So quick glance, I use AskEdgar to kind of gauge how trash the company is. So I used to use AskEdgar more because I used to just like hold these positions a lot longer. So, you know, sometimes all day. And if you look back at all the pre-market ones that popped yesterday, like I can't think of them right now. I made a YouTube short about it, but all my plays I traded yesterday. What was, I think EVTV is one, I think. Yeah, so look, we were trading this in pre-market yesterday at these levels. And look where it's at now. So in the past, I used to be less of a scalper. So I'll enter a position wherever and then try to hold it all day. Or if it would make a move like this, I would have got out. But for sake of argument, I would try to hold most of the day or at least to a move like this. And the AskEdgar tells me that they need cash, if they, fundamentally, if they have any offerings, dilution. So I know when there's big pops like this, and if they're strapped for cash, if they have at the money or warrants or whatever, I know that they're using them, which is creating selling pressure. So now I use it more just to gauge how trash the company is, because I don't want to short a good company. That's long story short. Like if it's a cash flow positive company, if they have a lot of cash, if it's all green on AskEdgar, that's not what I'm going after. I'm going after the trash. So yes, there is an aspect of the dilution offering that it's always fun end of the day, being in a position and they drop dilution news and it drops 30% immediately, 50% immediately, but that's not necessarily what I'm playing anymore. It's more just getting a quick glance of, the company is why I check it now. And if I do decide to hold, I know there's a chance that they're doing something sketchy behind the scenes. So I hope that makes sense. Oh my God, I almost got wrecked on SNTG. Really? Got in too early? And speaking of the shorts, the first video I posted didn't do that well, but that's all right. But I'm going to post daily recap shorts on YouTube, just like a quick 60-second recap. I did yesterday. Kind of the plays I took. I talk slow too, so it's hard to go through a few plays in 60 seconds. I had to speed it up. If there's anything else y'all see, let me know. If not, I'm just got my ears open for the trade ideas, which, again, I get we all have different budgets, but trade ideas is the reason why I made $1,000 from 4 to 6 a.m. I didn't even look at top gainers. I just was doing some work on my laptop and I just had it pulled up and it sent out quite a few alerts this morning. So I think it's important to have a good, and it doesn't have to be trade ideas, but it's not the cheapest. It's about $100 a month, but again, like it paid for it this morning, like one or two plays, because it alerted me for quite a few of these. Oh, I forget you can't see that. I don't know why I'm assuming you could see it. But yeah, and I have my 200 up as well. So the main two scanners I use is just the typical one. Okay. And then the 200 test. So SNTG, let's see if I have that sit in position there at 595. See if I get filled. If it busts through, I'm just getting out, like I said, immediately. I even got my finger on the trigger cover. I might have put it too high. I might not get filled. Oh, let's see. Okay, now I'm in it. 500 shares. Let's see what happens. Do I have to cut real quick or does it? There we go, baby. Let's do it. Let's do this. Oh, I should have covered some there. Oh. I'm probably going to cover already here. This Chinese no news pump, I'm up $100 and I'm just covering. And I'm not going to re-enter. I made an extra $100 on it, but Chinese low float. Call me a scaredy cat, but I'm not going to risk this. I think this put me over, yeah, so I'm over 2K on the morning, so I'm going to not test my luck. I still think it's a good retest play, guys, but again, with Chinese low float, I'm trying to be cautious, but we'll see what the 1 minute looks like. Yeah, that's a nice fill, honestly. But I got in at 595, got out at 572, so really not a bad play. So, oh, it's already broke here. Let's see what it does. Oh, what show the hell now? It flushes back to VWAP. Nice. If any of y'all played that, a pretty good little flush there. And the reason why I get probably a little bit more cautious once I get up is because the mental, the way I beat myself up is when I'm up and then I kind of get a little too risky when I don't need to, and then I end up taking a big loss or I'm red on the day. I'd be battling some demons after that. So I try to avoid those scenarios because it'll mess up my headspace. And not trying to sound like a little, you know what, but I stay busy during the day. So I try not to be. I know a lot of times when I trade bad pre-market, like I'm thinking about it most of the day. I'm not focused on a W-2 or real estate or whatever I'm working on that day. But look, beautiful flush, beautiful flush. Hope some of y'all played it. Your locates were $86 per thousand. Well, again, I got mine super quick. That's why as soon as it pops, the first thing I do is grab locates. And some of y'all might think that's wasteful because there's times I don't use them, but I got these for $9. And now if I go back and look, let's see what it is for TradeZero for 1,000. Because now the supply or the demand went up. So let's see. So now, yeah, $61 for 1,000 now. So that's why I try to get them quick. Like, yeah, I occasionally pay $4 for locates I don't use, but I just got like a 500% discount, just grabbing them early, $9 instead of $61. So that's kind of my thought process with it. But yeah, no, I don't blame you, Colin. This is against your rules, high locates. Joey, I like it. I started watching all your YouTube sped up. Now I consume content 1.5 times faster. Yeah, so that's hilarious. Yeah, no, I to your point, the initial fall or the first parabolic move drop so hard on SNTG. Yeah, I don't usually make $1.50 a share. It's a rare occasion. Actually, I'm gonna sell my locates. I don't plan on trading this anymore, and I'll probably get reimbursed decently for these. I might make a profit on the locates. Let's see. I like when that happens too. Because TradeZero, you can sell back your locates. I know all of them don't, or I don't. Most of them don't allow that, but and I'm not gonna pretend like you usually get pennies on the dollar what you pay for. So if you pay $40, you might get like 50 cents back. But when they're low float like this, and if you get them early, sometimes you can make a little profit when you sell them back. I know some people are probably like, why are you not entering now? Like it looks like it's about to flush. There's certain people that play, and a lot of people that short actually like trade these like break of new low plays, but I've never really been that good at them. I like trying to time the top and catching the initial flush because it probably is going to flush here, but I won't be a part of it. CNF. Oh, let's go. Thanks for the heads up. I was about to say this is my biggest winner on the day, but I guess SNTG is now. And for y'all that just hopped on, I played the 4 a.m. pop, scaled in, got in a little early at 3, got 500 shares, and then I got another 500 shares, somewhere between 360, 380. And then added a little on every pop. Actually, I think I went 400, 400. I think I was in 800, then I added 200, then I added 200 more. I don't think I got over 1,400 shares. Can't remember, but this has been a nice one. So if I can reuse these locates, I will. It did acknowledge the 200 right here. So you can see it drop. And you might think this is a not important detail, but that tells me that it could fail here too, since it previously acknowledged it. Oh, this is the 1 minute. Let me look at the 5 minute. Yeah, I'm probably gonna wait for VWAP instead of the 1 minute 200. It could fail here, but I want to see it get up a little bit higher. And if I miss it, I miss it. Yeah, no, that is. I thought that was interesting too about trade the pool that you don't have to you don't have to pay locates. I really wanted to do a trade the pool, like when there's stupid little challenges, see if I could pass it. But there's so many like weird rules that I might still do it, but if I do it, I might do it privately so I don't blow up and embarrass myself. Because I just don't. I take a lot of break-even trades. I know, doesn't there have to be like a 10-cent move or something? Like that's the thing I don't like. Is because if I see a play is not playing out how I want it to, I'll just get out at break even or a $50 loss or a $50 gain or whatever. And it might only be a 5-cent move. So that'd be probably the hardest part for me. But I think y'all that pass those are probably much better traders because of it. Yeah, 10-second move and at least 30 seconds in the trade. I saw that. Is that what you use? And spreads will try sometimes more so on post. Yeah, yeah. I might do it one day though. And not trying to throw shade for people who use it. I think it probably makes y'all a great trader because there's more things that you'll have to think about. You'll have to be more strategic about your decisions. I think that's always a good thing, but one of those stupid little rules would probably screw me. Do you think long small caps have edge? Not for me. I think the edge is, like I was saying earlier, EVTV. This is what we were shorting yesterday pre-market, and now look at it. So there's an edge. Can there be an edge? Which was, yeah, totally, but I haven't figured it out. That's probably the better answer. There's an edge going long with small caps. I haven't figured it out. Let's go, Joey. Funded times 2.
IMT.
IMTE. Pull it up just a second. I'm going to see if I want to grab locates on it. It's only up 33%. I'm probably not going to locate this one. IMTE. Man, I wish I would have held that SNTG position. Good morning, Joshua. How's it going?
IMT.
Okay, now that it's making, I might look at some levels on it. Ooh, maybe I should have entered there. Wow. Should have looked at these levels previously. I would have entered it at the retest. Yeah, that would have been a good entry. Oh well. I like them up a little bit more than this usually. Well, that probably would have got it up to about high 40s. I'm gonna do a little due diligence. What's going on with this one? Or IMTE. No wonder I couldn't find it. Not seeing anything. Overall offering risk low, high cash need. Oh, this might be the most I've ever seen. Negative 12 months of cash. But their offering risk is low. It's confusing. FGI, man, it ended up just diving. This is a tough one to trade this morning. This is my only red position on the day, and it was probably not even $100 to be honest. Probably closer to break even, because when it started to flush, right before 7 o'clock I got out. I wasn't sure what 7 o'clock would bring, and I think it was about $100 loss, but I should have just held on to it. Wish TradeZero Mobile was a little better about showing like what you made on each position. I got to like log into that's the reason why I guess and say $100 or whatever, because I can't see it on my mobile, and that's how I trade. I just have to guesstimate. Really? That's hilarious. I think we got it twice over here. I got on my side. Yeah, trade ideas came in handy this morning. I'm gonna start trying to get back up at four o'clock, trade the 4 to 6. It was, man, it just felt like it was easy money today. Like they just were fading so hard. And I used to trade it all the time, but today I got a taste of it again. CN CNFR looks like it's going to fail. Not going to make it up to the VWAP. And on the 1 minute, I did notice it. What was it? The 200? Yeah, so that's where it ended up failing. I don't know if I can really say this is a fail. It's only down like what, 30 cents, but it might bounce back to VWAP, but that would have been a good entry. Yeah, yeah, that's where I should have entered 250. Yeah, that's a good question, Alexander. So that's what I'm looking. So while I'm on these live streams, and when I'm not on the live streams, actually, um, mostly when I'm on the live streams, I'll ZOOZ. I'm looking at the top gainers, but I'll elaborate on that in a second. I'm gonna grab some locates on it, but this could be Chinese. The only reason I say that because it starts with a Z, I think. Maybe not. I didn't get an entry on it yet. Wanted it to get up a little bit higher. ZOOZ. No, Israeli, I think.
IMT.
I'm more interested in IMT. Got a little position here. 155. Small though. Uh-oh. I'm glad it was small. So where's it going? Before I bail, I want to see where it's going. Maybe up here. So I'll re-add in this area. So I added a little more. Oh, geez, I almost didn't get filled. Added a little bit more right here, 175. Ooh, this one might put me on a. Hope it doesn't get up here. But it has a lot of recent spikes.
IMT.
Jeez. I'm gonna play the $2 level, and if it breaks that, I might dip. So what's the story with this one? I already forgot about it. IMT. Oh yeah, this is the one that has the high cash need. So looking at the pro gap scan on the AskEdgar Discord, see if I see anything that makes sense for this one. Okay, it's flushing a little bit. Yeah, the company has negative 12 months cash, no shelf, no at the money, no S1 offering, historically low offering risk. Yeah, so it doesn't look like they have any. Just waiting for it to flush down a little bit more. Okay, I'm close to break even now, so I'm gonna trim. Come on, just a little bit lower. There we go. Okay. Got out half my position at 164, basically break even. Just holding on to the rest. I think I'm just going to get out. It's up. Okay, I got out. Could still flush here, guys. Yeah, I might miss it, but with VWAP right here, I'm just going to play it a little bit cautious because that was a pretty strong move up. And I don't really understand what's going on with this company, to be honest. I don't see any news. They have no cash, but it looks like they have no plans of addressing that from a dilution standpoint. So I'm a little confused. So I'm just going to live to fight another day on this one. So basically break even. Might have made a couple bucks on it. I waited till I was green to get out, but I can't remember what my realized was before that play, so I don't know. I'm glad I got out though. Let's see what it's doing here. Anyways, to answer your question, Alexander, yeah, I keep the top gainers on my phone. That's what I'm just casually looking at. When I'm by myself, like for example, 4 to 6 o'clock today, I was actually working on some things. What was I doing? Oh yeah, like changing some prices on like Price Labs for the Airbnbs. And while I was doing that, I just had my trade ideas alerts on. So then I would get notified if something was moving. But for the live stream, so I don't stare at the top gainers all the time, but for these live streams, I'll just have it uh, on my phone. And if something's moving and I catch it, I'll let y'all know. First time I'm watching you, what is it about? Short selling, trash companies. No, short selling parabolic moves. How's it going, Manny? On all stocks or just NASDAQ? Alexandria, if it's less than 100 million, up excessively in a trash company, I'm interested in it. So it doesn't have to be NASDAQ. Most of them are. But I really just don't even pay attention to that. What exchange they trade on. I just don't adjust it. I don't do anything. I've never adjusted it. Oh, I see what you're saying. So up at the top, you can do all exchanges, NYSE, NASDAQ, Pink Sheets, or Amex. No, I do all. I didn't even know you could do that. I just never done it. But most of these are usually on NASDAQ, aren't they? Yeah. And Amex. Yeah, and percent up. Yep, you got it. Appreciate the likes on the video, guys. If you learned something, enjoying the content, I appreciate it. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Money rotation theory. Is there something we should be in that might flush? Man, I wish I would have gotten that 250, but sorry. AIHS looks like it could keep fading. I'm gonna keep an eye on this when the 8 o'clock news comes out.
BGI.
Is that the fake out one or is that legit?
CNFR.
These are the fake out ones.
STKH.
I'm gonna play this one. I think just because there might be some news that pulls it away, if there's a good PR that comes out, so I'm gonna try to get an entry.
Turb.
Oh no, my TradeZero just shut down. Alert for TURB. Oh, and I should have got that entry. Look at it. Called it too. Jeez, barely missed it. My TradeZero just shut down on my phone. That was weird, but the downside of your phone. Oh, this thing is flying up. TURB. Grabbing some locates now if they're not too crazy expensive. Oh my gosh, what's the story on this one? Let's see.
Turb.
Oh, I'm having a hard time getting shares. What's going on? It's not. Locates keep going up in price and they keep failing. Like, I can't get them. TradeZero keeps faking me out, giving me a price, but then when I go to secure them, it says no shares available. And again. Oh well. I'm not going to be able to play this one. I can't get any locates. Can y'all get locates? Y'all using trades? People that's using. Oh, now the price went up crazy. $75 for 200 shares. Pass. Oh, this is the money rotation theory 2AT. Look at this, guys. I wanted to get an entry here. I can easily blame it on TradeZero, but I did not get the entry. That's the thing that matters. And then for y'all that are new money rotation theory is 8 o'clock is when most of the PRs come out. If something's testing, like this is a perfect example, something's testing a level that it needs to break and it's already in like a downtrend like this, there's a good chance that something like TURB is going to be released at 8 o'clock and get a lot of volume, and people sell out of these positions and they usually flush. Don't hear anybody else talking about that, but it's something I try to take advantage of when I can, but did not get to today. Where's TURB going and why is it moving so? Where's is that over here in no man's land? Oh, okay. It's gotten up to basically $8 before. Jeez. What's the? I'm just so confused with this one. This is a crazy move. TURB. I want to be in it so bad. Let's see. American company, 1 million float exactly on the dot according to AskEdgar. Low all around. So they don't look like they're that much of a trash company. 26. I mean, they could still be, but from a cash standpoint, money flow, capital need, they're good. 26 months of cash. Yeah, I can get locates on it, so I won't be playing it. I guess I could check now. Nope, $99 for 200 shares. Hard pass. But this is the one you want for the money rotation, just something that steals attention and makes a massive move. Hate I couldn't take advantage of it, but what was the other one? Did AIHS? No, so it mostly took the attention away from IMTE. Anybody playing TURB? Talking about IMT, yeah, Alexandru. So like I was saying, for the money rotation, this would have been a nice play at 759 when I tried to enter it, but I didn't get filled. Or TradeZero shut down on me. And even a long turd. I think it's with a B, but that's all good. That's such a crazy feat. Yeah, no, it is. So that you get that with these low floats, though. It's not. It's 1 million shares. So if the if the brokers, middlemen, Citadel, whoever you want to call it, that's giving out the shares to people, if they're following the rules and they're not creating shares out of thin air, which is a very debatable conversation, they only have a million for people to be trading. So it becomes a supply and demand. So they can charge a little bit more to borrow the shares because they only have a million circulating. But what really happens is usually they create additional shares, but they probably have some formula where if it's a certain float, they can only create X amount of shares. But the point is supply and demand. So especially with these low floats, you want to get your locates quick because the price goes up. If you even want to trade something this low, because I'm pretty cautious when it's very cautious if it's under a million float. And if it starts with a 1, still pretty cautious. I'm not going super heavy unless, you know, the stars align, meaning it's testing a 200, there's a previous resistance, red on AskEdgar, you know, there's got to be a lot of stars aligning for me to go heavy on a low float. But I'll keep an eye on it because I'm not playing anything else right now. So yeah, still 99 bucks for 200 shares. Ooh. Good, Alex. I'm glad to hear that. I really don't like all the stuff I'm affiliates with, my affiliate links. It's stuff I use daily. Try not to push anything that I'm not actively using. But look at some of the back testing stuff too, Alex, if you get a chance. They have a pretty good back tester. I don't use it very often because I have the cheapest subscription and you only get a certain amount, but the back testing feature is pretty cool too. And you can get super granular with alerts, like that 200 daily test alert. Like a lot of screeners don't get as granular. But yeah, trade ideas isn't cheap, but I mean, one play trades sometimes pays for the the yearly subscription. I made my scan a little more aggressive than yours because I don't have the speed. Yeah, totally. And that's how I kind of wanted y'all to use it. You know, if I'll send you my how I have it set, but tweak it because I've been tempted to add float in there too, but I don't. I still want to see the low floats. I might. You know what I should do? I should add it as a filter, but like still make it pretty low so I get them all, just so whenever it shows up on the screen, it tells you what the float is. So I don't have to check AskEdgar. I might do that. But I'm already pulling up AskEdgar, so I guess it's not the end of the world. Oh, didn't see your comment. AIHS. Ooh, little VWAP.
Silo.
Silo, that's a 200 daily alert. So let's see what, it's only up. Not up that much. But let's see where the 200.
Silo.
Let's see where the 200 is. 200 is at 97 cents. How much is it up? Did it acknowledge it or did it kind of just bust through it? Still only up about 30%. Still tempted to try it though. Let's see. Oh, cryptocurrency treasury strategy. I'm gonna pass on it. I've lost well over 6 figures to crypto treasury plays this year. Most of them's been, well, actually, that's not true. Some of them's been running lately, so 30% pop, crypto treasury, not interested. But anyways, what was that HI? Oh, good call, bro. I was over here chasing the new pop. VWAP retest on IHS. Fail. Good call. Who was it? Joshua? Yeah, I missed it. Oh, you can just add it in the filters. No specific filter.
Turb. MDIA. STKH.
But it only shows the one that, it only shows the filters that I'm using. Let me see. Might play around with it later. I'm already pulling up AskEdgar. I'm checking it there, but let's see. Oh, you're right. You are right. Let me just add it. It's been so long since I've even altered this. I don't even know how to do it. Oh, here it is. Cool. Appreciate it. Oh no, bro, you didn't get filled. Dang. It'll probably keep fading too. What did Turb end up doing? Oh, it got right to that level we drew. Failed.
RMCF.
Only 17,000 shares have been traded on this one, so be careful jumping in early. It could flush up more once it gets volume. But as usual, it's not financial advice, educational purposes only. But not a lot of volume's been traded on it yet. I'm not seeing any new news either. $3 million float. United States company, low offering. Not my favorite. Right? Yeah, no. Turb, I ignored it because the locates were. It's weird because the first time they offered it to me, it wasn't too bad, but every time I would accept, it wouldn't give me the shares. So then it shot up substantially. So I didn't get them. So this is the crypto treasury play. I wonder if this one could run today. What's the float on this one? It's almost 10 million. All right, still not any positions. Might have gotten to defensive mode a little too early today because I'm sitting at $2,084 right now. And I still want to play soft. I don't feel like I'm playing defensive, but if there's a setup, even a B plus setup, I might jump in. But I haven't liked these last few pops. Crypto Treasury, 30% pop, and then whatever that last one was, RNCF or RMCF. Going back to SNTG, I sold those shares. So I got them for $9 and I was able to sell them back for $28.80. Made 18, almost $19 profit on them. I enjoy that so much whenever I can flip locates for a disregard the 2K day, but I made 18 bucks on flipping locates. Gets me excited. What ended up happening to SNTG? Who died? Just grab all the locate. Yes. Honestly, there's probably a strategy there. Like, see that it's a low float. Like, if it's less than 1 million shares, you know, like, hey, there's not going to be a lot of shares here. Just put just an insane locate order, and then you be the middleman. It's hilarious. It could probably go wrong in so many ways, but there's probably something there. That would be the one that like immediately flushed and nobody's interested anymore. CHEK? Are you telling me to check or are you saying CHEK? Oh yeah. A little bit of a retest right here. Let's see what it does. This has been a beast, hasn't it? This is a multi, no, this is not a multi, it was after hour, that's right. But that was Friday, wasn't it? Yeah, that's the weird thing about it. Usually over the weekend, people forget about these plays and then, what, right at 7, just blast it all. No, thanks for the heads up. I don't think I'm gonna play it, but what is this? Day 2, technically? Well, depending on if you look at this day, but yeah, I'll probably pass on this one. Might be a play here though. If it gets, obviously if it gets to a full retest, I'd be interested, but probably pass on this one for now. Huge sell at $3, really. Wow. That's probably going to be the next thing I start incorporating. It's level 2. But the problem is I trade mobile, so that would have to use TradeZero Pro to get that. Maybe just use it for live streams. I don't know. And I want one more play, one more good play. I mean, I might end up playing more than one more, but I would like one more just nasty pop that can catch a flush on. But already made up that big loss on Tuesday, which is a good feeling. I had a loss, probably my biggest loss in a couple months last Tuesday. But been on a pretty decent run. But it still took like a week. Shouldn't put myself in that situation, but I did. Ooh, AIHS, nice little pop here. I don't remember what I drew that level for, but it's at that level. I might get a little starter here. That's amazing that you do all that off mobile, no level 2, just shorting tops. Yeah, no, it's definitely not an advantage. I can tell you that. We were joking in the Discord not too long ago about we should make the mobile traders should make double. So if we win $100, it should be 200. But in all reality, I think that's why Kimfo interviewed me, because when they reached out and kind of told them how I traded, they were like, "You do all this off mobile, bro?" But I'm not the only one in the group that does it. A few of us do. So getting a little flush here. I'm still holding on to it because I kind of want to. This looks like one that could just probably keep fading. Only entered 500 shares, but up about $130 on it. So I'm just going to hold it for now. Thank y'all. Look, y'all came in thick. Joshua, Lewis, and Majestic Media. Appreciate y'all. All let me know about AIHS. Yeah, I definitely think you're probably at a little bit of a disadvantage trading mobile for sure. But it's like all I know. So it's like I'm hard-headed. So I just stick with it. Nice little flush here. So now the internal battle is take profit at VWAP or let it keep flushing. Actually, I'm in 500 shares. I might trim a couple hundred here. Yeah, I'm gonna trim a couple hundred here. Just still can't figure out what that level is. It seems like the most random line, but it acknowledged it. What is that level I drew? This is entertaining to me, guys. I gotta figure it out. What is that? If y'all know why I have a random 378 line, let me know. And I'm gonna go ahead and close out the rest here. I'd like to see a quicker flush, honestly. Yeah, this is the pot from a few weeks ago, but I'm not even confident what I was drawing it here. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just gonna take it off. Should have held on to some runners because now it's flushing. And it probably will keep flushing. But again, yeah, I probably drew it then. And again, I'm still relatively new to TradingView because I've always traded mobile. Finally getting used to it. I probably should delete those when I'm done for the day. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Probably intraday level I drew. Nice call out, guys, though. Seriously, that was a nice little flush. $22.42 on the day. So little base hit after base hit after base hit adds up. I had some decent wins early, but most of these have just been solid little base hits. And if y'all are new, y'all probably don't realize this, but this is the range. I'm not, if you're trying to follow someone that has 10K, 20K, 100K, $1 million days, it's not me. I'm more of a consistent trader. I try to get 2K every day, roughly. Sometimes it's 1,000, sometimes it's 5,000, but I don't have a daily goal of 2K, but somehow I always end up there. So subconsciously, there's something there. And I kind of pump the brakes. Once I get over 2K, I start playing a little more defensive. Because again, like I said earlier, I'm okay.
APVO.
I'm okay losing trades, but I'm get very frustrated with myself whenever I give back. Like if I'm pretty green on the day and then I give it back, that frustrates me. APVO popping now, getting locates. Good price on the locates. I'm going to get a little starter here. I don't know about any of the levels, but I'm going to get a little start here because this pop is excessive. So I did that, and I'm going to pull up the daily. We're at a 50 right here. Still running. Still running. Glad that I only entered 200 shares. Let's see where it might be going to. Definitely this level. Maybe over here.
APVO.
Oh, we're running. Oh, it's after 8:30. These run a little harder. Y'all heard me say this too. So after 8:30, especially after 9, they start running. My win rate goes down a little bit. I really don't want it to hold over 3. Okay, I'm gonna close out a little right here because I'm in 900 shares now. Okay, I'm in 500. Feel good at this size right now until I figure out more what's going on with this one. Ooh, beast. Glad I trimmed down a little bit. APVO. This is probably a good money rotation time. Look at other plays, not this one. 100% remission rate in cohort 3 trial. Just phase 1 though. I think it's going to struggle at this level, but let's see. If it starts holding over $3, I'll start scaling out. I'm back in 800 shares, so because I added at 295, just FYI. Average is not the best, 281. But if we get a little fail here, so I'm in the money, but I think it could fail a little bit harder. But decent news. They did a good job with the PR headline. I have to give it to them. So I wouldn't be surprised if this catches momentum. 100% remission rate in cohort 3 trial for AML. So just got to be aware of that. That's a clickbait. Maybe clickbait's not the right word, but that's a very, their marketing team did a good job. Let's say that. Because it's just phase 1. There's probably 5 patients. Wonder how many it was. How many patients were there? So I'm only in 500 shares again. Trimmed a little here. Got my next order sitting at 256. Just hit it. And I'm out, guys. Could it keep flushing? Absolutely. But I don't love this one. Like I said, the way they worded this PR doesn't look too bad. Joshua Johnson, cancer news, auto short. They fall every single time. Yeah, maybe. So I'm out. I'm like I said, I might have made like 20 cents a share on it. Nothing crazy. I'm sitting at, yeah, I didn't make very. 2,363. I think I barely made $100 on it. But like I said, after 8:30, get momentum. Maybe this is an entry that I'm ignoring, but I think it's going to break a new high personally. And there it is.
APVO.
I pride myself in dodging bullets these days, so it might not hold, but this is why I took profits quick. Let's see if we can get a flush. If any of y'all are in it, I hope it flushes for y'all. But I'm gonna sit on my hands on this one. Couldn't hold over that level, but I wouldn't be surprised if it does. So the cons are good PR headline, but the pros is it's only phase one. And from a fundamental standpoint, how are they? APVO. Medium offering risk, and they need cash. They need cash bad. Only 1.6 months left. $3 million float. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it, but I don't plan on entering this one. If it breaks this high, is something else. Something else to play. Look at Turb. Should have just paid for those locates. IMTE died. There's nothing else I really want to rotate in when this breaks a new high. Is going to. I think. Like, but maybe I'm wrong.
APVO.
There it is. And the reason why again, I did this twice yesterday. You also avoided CHEK and glue. Kind of pride myself on trying to avoid these plays. Honestly, we'll look through it. And I know I have longs on here. I'm not talking about y'all. Y'all have good conversation. Y'all are strategic, but I also try to put myself in like the shoes of like a retail trader that just reads the headlines and maybe not as intelligent as some of the longs here. They just jump into it blindly. I could see this just being one of those because it says 100% remission, and they think it's the new cancer drug that's going to save everyone, even though it's a phase 1 trial. So, but it might fail. Either way, I'm not going to play it. I'm on the fence. There's no point in risking it. Good. I'm glad you understand what I was trying to say. Like, Joshua, you sound confident, bro. You sound way more confident than me. And then short it. Sounds like you got a good idea. You're probably right, though. They usually all fail. But I don't want to go on a roller coaster before that. And like I said, it might not. But out of everything that could run right now, I think this has potential to run, so I'm going to avoid it. But you're usually right, especially if it's phase 1 news. Phase 2, phase 3 might potentially run, but this one will probably fail at some point. The shares are too high. Oh, is the locate fees high on it now? Where do you get your news? Stock Titan. I don't have an affiliate link for it. They don't have affiliate links. I guess I could just link it in my description since I talk about it so much. Yeah, I use Stock Titans. Back in the day when I was a long trader, I just tested out a few of them and I like Stock Titan. They were super quick. And they have a free version. So if you don't mind it being 15-second delayed, they have a free version too. And I'm subscribed to, and that's why I have the AskEdgar link in the use code TBOWS25. Because AskEdgar, they actually have in their Discord, they have a gap scanner. And when it scans, I don't know exactly what the settings are, but it shows you their entire cash history, dilution history, offering history, their last 5 pops, the charts, historic charts. So it's pretty cool. Because I used to tell everybody just to do the free version. Or I used to tell everyone that I had the free version, but over the weekend I upgraded because Martin, a guy in OG in our group, told me, he's like, bro, you got to check it out. So I did. So I like the sites like that, like Stock Titan, who has a free. They should give you almost everything free, but if you pay, you get it 15 seconds faster. And same thing with AskEdgar. I like that they don't hide everything behind a paywall. But if you do want extra access to their Discord, you can pay. But the reason why I converted from Dilution Tracker to AskEdgar is because they don't hide as much behind a paywall. I appreciate that. But the Discord is next level, though. It's pretty cool. What Discord is that? It's AskEdgar. When you pay for the pro version, you get their Discord access, and I'm probably not supposed to share this, but I'm only trying to help them. But so you can see, like, for example, oops, geez, messed up. So you can see, for example, like when something comes out, like HBIO, it tells you the price, percentage change, offering risk, financial conditions, latest news, all
LTRN,
the previous gaps, and then they have
ENVB,
historic charts too. So it's pretty cool for like the ones that pop. Pretty cool. But again, like if y'all don't have the funds for it, I'm not trying to push y'all to get AskEdgar, but I did upgrade recently and I think it's a fair price for it. But the free version's cool too. ENVB. Because I use the free version majority of the time up until recently. So ENVB, what is going on with this one? FDA response and streamlined plans for one of their submissions. It's a lot of reading. What was the other one that popped? LTRN? LTRN. Phase 1 clinical trial. There's probably a play here, guys, but y'all know me. I won't say it for the 3 millionth time. I like for him to pop a little bit more in this. So it's only up 18%, so I might pass on it. What are the AI questions and insight? Can you elaborate a little bit more? So the AI question, yeah, you get to ask an AI bot. It's super cool, and even the free version you can. It can interpret filings for you. So if you're in AskEdgar, it can, yeah. So you can use it however you want. Like pull up a ticker, ask questions about the ticker. Stuff I used to do with ChatGPT anyways, but I have to manually add it to it if there's something I didn't understand. But it's built and integrated in it, so you can pull up a filing and just say, summarize this filing, or what's the warrant price, and the AI in AskEdgar will answer it for you. Pretty cool. And you can do that even with the free version. You just don't get, I think you only get 20 a day, which is still a decent amount. 20 prompts a day. Do you look much into trading psychology? Not really. Not a lot. And I think it's something that's very valuable for sure. I look at it more from a grand scale, not so much trading, but yeah, your psychology and trading is huge, though, for sure. Some of my biggest losses were when I was not in the best headspace that day. So it's definitely a correlation. One of my GMs is calling. I need to answer this. Sorry, guys. Alexander, 20 or 5? I thought it was 20. Maybe it's 5, I don't know. EMVB died, so if any of y'all played that, nice job. Like it might go negative. Joshua, no, not really. I mean, I think to be a good trader, you kind of got to have that in the back of your mind, you know, how the ops or the retail traders or institutions or whatever are thinking. You know, but it's not something I heavily focus on. Yeah, no, totally, totally. I think that's why there's a lot of longs that are subscribers enjoying the live streams, kind of see the opposite perspective. One of my good buddies, he's a short, and y'all hear me talk about him all the time, but he'll listen to Ross sometimes in the background as well, just to hear like the long side of it. So, you know, I guess it doesn't hurt to see what the other side's thinking when they make a decision. So totally get it. There's something there. I'm always trolling him too, saying he likes Ross more than me. Listening to Ross isn't going to help anyway. Oh, I love it. I love it. And I didn't say that. I'm reading a comment. I don't want any beef with Ross. I'm irrelevant compared to Ross. So he's he's got a good little. I respect him as a businessman, though. He's got a good following and he has some incredible days sometimes. Jeez. But he has one of those styles that's hard to replicate. It works for him, but where mine, I think, is super easy to replicate. And that guy I'm talking about is on a 43-day win streak, too. So, since joining the dark side. Or 48. Actually, it's 48. Because I asked him yesterday if he was at 100, and he said no, 48. 48 green days in a row. But now, yeah, Ross, he has some good videos. I've listened to some of his like random videos he posts. He definitely throws some shade at shorts sometimes, though. But who doesn't? Who doesn't? Sorry, I just have EMVB up, guys. I've been looking through things on my phone. I forget you can't see that on the screen. But the point is, I'm not seeing anything that I really love. So I'll see if 9 o'clock, if there's any PRs that come out or anything that moves If not, I might wrap up shortly after that. Yeah, Alexander, that's a good way to be. And that's why I don't short like 20, 30% pops. It's not that I don't think they're going to fail. They mostly, the most of the time they do fail. But I don't like being in 20 or 30% pops. I feel like it's just a short trap because a lot of times people will pile in. Then when it makes another move up and everybody covers, it can get from 20 to 30% to like 50, 60, 100% pretty quickly sometimes. And then I just feel like a clown if I'm in a, it's at 100%, 80%, and I started my short position at 20%. So it's more just defense for me. But yeah, they most of them failed just like this one. So I would like one more play. I would, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it. I'm at sitting at a pretty good spot on the day, so we'll see what 9 o'clock does. But like I said, the 9 o'clock pops, I'm a little more cautious because they don't seem to fade or fail as hard as the 7 o'clock ones. Almost all the 7 o'clock plays die at some point. Totally. No, that's a good way to put it, Joshua. And again, it's like I've seen him like jump into like less than like 6-figure positions in like something that had a float that was like 500K. I'm like, this is almost a self-fulfilling prophecy. You jump in and your followers jump in, probably will move up, but usually the last people that jump in are the ones that probably lose. But I can't throw any shade though. I wish I was making as much as he was. He has some incredible days. But it goes back to what I was saying, just two different styles. I like to just consistently make 2 to 3K a day. This dude brings in 6-figure days sometimes. Wow. And my GM's calling again. Let me answer this. All right, sorry about that, guys. My GMs don't call me too often, so it's usually important when they do. I'm not seeing anything that I absolutely love. So, like I said, I'm up $2,300. So I'm happy where I'm at. So I'm going to wrap up. Thank y'all for joining. And I have, I'll be here. What's today? Tuesday. Yeah, I'll be here Wednesday and Thursday, and then Friday exclusive in Discord. And Friday from 2:30 to 4, we'll do end of day Friday fades. My favorite time to trade. But on that note, I will see y'all tomorrow, or I'll see you in the Discord. So talk to you later.